seconds early, so let's get this out of the way right here. And yes, apparently I am still alive. All right, let's see who's in the house. Thrifty Angela was first. And Sandy Paws Travel. Nice to see you. Welcome to the Blue Crew. And we got Avenger RV Adventure reminding you to smash the thumbs up. That is Steve over there. Y'all need to go check out his channel. I need him or someone to drop his link in the chat. If you don't know Avenger RV Adventure, you need to go check them out. Sandy Paws Travel also. Could someone drop that link? That'd be awesome. I didn't know if Charlie Grace was live. I didn't see her, so I was going to start earlier. Got a lot to tell you guys. Ashley, how you doing? What's going on, Ashley Ratliff? Thrifty Angela and Steve, a couple of our members there. Danny D, the Cool Scratcher fan. What is going on, man? What is happening? I think I sent you a link if you want to come up live, Steve, since Nancy is at her mom's house today. What is that light back there? That's kind of bright. I can't reach it. It's way up there. Let me see if I can kill that light. Standby one. I got two dogs on my lap because they're scared of a thunderstorm that was happening out there. This is Coco and Buddy. And you guys are going to have to look at my backside for a second. Sorry about that. At least I'm dressed, right? Okay, we're not sitting on dogs. Come on up here to the front. There we go. That's a problem with Chihuahuas. You always got to check before you sit down. You got to check any blankets before you lay down. For those of you that are new, this is Super Pal. This is Buddy. He is terrified of thunderstorms, but I love him. Mwah. This is Coco. She's been with me for 14 years. Yeah, you don't like Daddy, do you? No. Oh, I didn't mean no, like you can't. Okay, whatever. She's a good girl. Danny D says, what is up, everybody? Hey, Susan, New Horizons, how are you? Apparently I'm still alive, guys. We're going to talk about that. Is Kenneth here? I sent him a link, too. Hey, Michelle, what's going on? Good to see you. Sandy Paws Travel, if someone hasn't dropped their link, I'd love for them to do that. Also, Susan, go ahead and drop yours. Yeah, it's storming here. Too. See how gray and dismal it is out there? She-Devil, Tommy, what's going on? Welcome. See here, link to my channel. Very good. There is the link to Steve's channel. Y'all need to click on that link, right-click it, and open up another tab, and then go check him out after our show. Mary Jones is here. What's going on? I sent you a link, too, if you want to come up live. Emailed it to you. No storms here for 2 days. Yeah, it really hasn't rained. It's just been thundering that terrifies the dogs. There's New Horizons link right there. If y'all don't have New Horizons, she is a sweetheart. You need to go over and check out their channel. Again, right-click on the link, open in a new tab, and hold that puppy till after the show is over, of course. Good to see you back, and hope you're feeling great. We'll talk about that. Evans Family Adventures, welcome. Hope Bus is here. What's going on, my friend? Linda Barker, what is happening? Jarhead and Gingers, what is going on, my friend? Well, up in Indiana, wow, you guys get a round. I'm fighting a bug. On a good note, negative for the Rona so far. I was tested while I was in the hospital. They have an antibody test to see if you've ever had it, and I have never had the Rona. Because it's good being secluded a lot. I don't get out much, but I do go to the pool, so it's kind of nice. And Thrifty Angela says her dog has to pee. He's yelling at her. I love to watch internet videos of dogs talking back. I don't like dogs talking back, but it's funny to watch. Wow, it is dark and scurry out there. Texas Texas doesn't play when it comes to storms. Michelle saying hi to everybody. New Horizons, Danny D. Nancy is at her mom's house. So those of you that are here just for her, I'll see you later. She's supposed to come up live. She says she's not fixed up. So I don't know if she's going to come up live or not. Wow, look at those eyebrows. That is pretty scary. There he is. What's up, my brother? You ready? Hey, man.
Howdy.
Hey, I'm going to talk about your situation, and then I'm going to talk about mine after that. Still saying hi to people. You know how I do. I got to say hi to everybody at the beginning of the show. Water Girl Family Adventures. And I got to say, Kenneth, you are really amazing. You just had surgery, and you're still out there moderating channels. I found a new channel today, thanks to Kenneth. What was that guy's name? I forgot it.
The Astute Tourist?
Yeah, that one. Good guy. Currently, he's a chief, fire chief, not retired. Very, very cool. Mary Jones, please follow me on Facebook at Mary Stained Glass and More. That is a cool channel on Facebook. So go check out Mary Jones. Just go to Facebook and look for Mary Stained Glass and More. You will find her. Mary Jones, how's Nancy doing? She's actually better. She's had some ups and some downs, and they've been really extreme ups and downs. Y'all have seen some of it. One day she can be bubbly and normal, and other times she can be so far down, it's scary. And she has gone to her doctors to get checked out to see what's wrong, because the medicine must be wrong. The thyroid, which she doesn't have one, controls everything in your body. I mean, it's amazing if you haven't ever looked it up, how many things. It controls body temperature, it controls everything in your body, your hormones, all kinds of stuff going on there. So yeah, she's actually doing really good. Right now she's at her mom's house where the lights are going dim. That storm must be doing something. At least the air conditioner's wrong. It's just hot. It's hot. Mary Jones, it won't come up. I think I'm delaying. Hey, Kenneth, that's one of the reasons I wanted you up here. Because of the storm, yes. I may be in and out. So if you're here, it'll keep the channel open. It'll keep the show going.
Okay. Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, as y'all may know, I had gallbladder surgery this morning. Actually, it was more like afternoon. I had to report to the hospital at 8:30 this morning, but I actually got there. a little bit after 8. Actually, I've been there since a little bit after 8, and so I have been, because it takes time to pre-op. They gotta prep you and all that stuff, and you gotta put on that gown and all that stuff, and for those that may not know, that's what you gotta do when you go in for surgery, even if it's just for a same-day surgery. Well, anyway, they
you're supposed to be sleeping.
They got me. I will get some sleep. Trust me.
The dogs sleep with me. Hope.
Thanks, Tony G. And I did.
Hey, Tony G.
And I will say they got me in there about I think a little bit after 12. It actually took them a lot longer than they thought. It actually took them an hour and a half to get my gallbladder out. And
wow.
The reason that is because of my condition, where I'm born with cerebral palsy. And for those that may not know what that is where your bones and your muscles do not form right when you're born. and it cripples people up, and and uh, and I don't balance very well. Well, anyway, and plus I got hydrocephalus on top of that. For those that may not know what hydrocephalus is, that is a fluid on the brain and fluid on, and I have a VP shunt in there uh, that in there to drain it. It goes all the way down into my stomach. It goes from my head all the way down into my stomach, and so therefore I do. Oh, yeah. Sorry to hear that about RV Adventure, but anyway.
Do they know you left the hospital? I don't know if they're talking to me or you. Do they know you left the hospital?
Yes, they discharged me, and
Day surgery.
actually, actually, I've seen the surgeon. I say I've seen him like 3 or 4 times today. The one that did the surgery, Dr. Kelly Ojero, was his name, and he wants me right now. I'm just on a liquid diet right now. Now, tomorrow morning, I can have whatever I want. But yet, I still have to be careful since I don't have a gallbladder no more. I got to be careful of fatty foods and really greasy foods.
For the rest of your life, actually.
Um, because for those of it'll go right straight through you. You'll be wanting to find a you'll be wanting to find a restroom in no time flat. But anyway, uh, so anyway, um, yeah, he told me said so all my organs and stuff are in there, kind of compacted together. So it made it a little harder to get the gallbladder out, and the reason why it's because of the cerebral palsy. And so,
Was
but
your
he was,
gallbladder enlarged?
huh?
Was your gallbladder enlarged? That's why it took longer to get Nancy's out, because it was enlarged.
Well, mine wasn't enlarged. It's just that he uh, just had a hard time getting to it. He said himself. He said, "I just about uh, no, I can have all coffee I want." And he didn't tell me I can have anything I want now. Uh, and
So how are you actually feeling right now?
I'm 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 sore, and of course I'm still kind of still working on getting off that anesthesia. Still, my throat's still kind of hoarse, but it's getting better. But I will say this: he does want me active. He does not want me. Uh, he does not want me sitting around, laying around. You know, he wants me up, moving. So tomorrow, I am planning on getting out of this house and going somewhere and getting out, getting away, walking around, doing something. So anyway, but um, I got to go back and see him in 2 weeks. He's going to check my incision, and the good part is that he gave me the dissolvable kind to where it they will dissolve on their own.
Well, you got a
And
lot of support. You got a lot of support in the community, my friend. Look at all the
thank
messages.
you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And
And I didn't know Michelle had. I guess I'm behind the times a little bit. Michelle has the Rona.
oh yeah,
Lillian, how you doing?
But
Hope us. Yes, I sleep with the dogs. They sleep in the bed with us. They don't take up much room. Sorry, Kenny, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I'm a little bit delayed because
yeah,
of
I understand.
the storm.
But
Go ahead.
but yeah, he basically told me. He said I can even go out to IHOP tomorrow. He said I can go and have whatever I want tomorrow.
Good.
Uh, uh, but he said the reason why he wanted me to not do it right away is because there's a good chance I might get sick afterwards and see it come up later on. So that's the reason why I'm
Oh,
just on a 24-hour liquid diet only, and like soft foods like mashed potatoes, gravy. That's what I had for dinner. So, um, and stuff I don't have to chew very much, Jello, things like that. But I even went and had me a I even went and had me a shake. I actually dropped a video earlier today
yeah, I saw it.
of the update of what's happened today.
Mary Jones said they did emergency surgery online and told me it wasn't fully normal and was about to bust, and one of my muscles fell when they cut it out, and I had to take it with staples. And I had 22 staples. Yeah, that's not good. And also, after they take out your gallbladder, you will have phantom pains in that area as if you still had it. At least Nancy does, but they come and go. On mine, not online. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. I was thinking that's cool. They got online surgery, so pretty soon I guess doctors can just put a headset on, and you have a set of equipment at your house, and they can just operate on you through the internet. That's great until a storm knocks out the internet, right? Mid surgery. They had to tack up a muscle with staple because it fell. I have a scarf in the middle of my chest, a scar in the middle of my chest down my side where they took mine out. Ouch. Hey, Journey Awaits, how's it going? Everybody else that I might have missed, I've been putting you up on the screen while Kenneth was describing his situation because he just had his gallbladder out. And he's actually still moderating multiple channels today. Just amazing.
Yeah, I usually, I actually feel that it's helping me keep my mind off of the soreness that I have right now in my abdomen area. Now he did say you will be sore, but it's not going to be so terrible that you're not going to be able to get out and move around.
Yeah. Steve says to stay close to a toilet, Kenny.
Yeah, well, that I had to be careful. That's the reason why I have to be careful of greasy, fatty foods. Now, uh, like I said, I will have to learn on my own. Uh,
Kenny's on a little bit of drugs right now, I can tell.
yeah. Uh, but I've not had a drop of alcohol or anything like that to drink. But
Me,
anyway, because I'm not a fan of that stuff myself, me
I
personally.
know.
Um, but I uh, I will be able to tell on my own whether I can have spicy foods or not.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll
I
have to.
basically ha- I basically have to learn on my own what I can eat and what I can't. So, because like I said, everybody's system
It's,
everybody's system is different. What affects some people may not affect me. You know, I just have to kind of learn on my own.
well, Hope is leaving before I get to describe what happened to me. So if Kenneth, you're done, I'll go ahead and catch people up on my
Go
situation.
ahead. Go ahead.
He sounds drunk, but you need to get some rest. That's true, Kenny. You do need to get some rest. So I don't know. I was on Johnny's Journeys page, and I was talking about I was having chest pains and tightness in my chest, and they all said, everybody's like, go to the doctor, go see a doctor. I don't do doctors, but we left Colorado. We came to North Texas, and then while I was having the chest pains, I drove this rig all the way to Dallas. Now, I had a stress test on my heart just 3 years ago, and my heart was so good that the doctor said, you don't need a heart doctor. You have a heart, someone half your age, and that's probably because I swim most of my life. I'm a fish in the water. I mean, I really am. And so I finally got here and I set up camp, and I was having trouble breathing, even though we're back down in the lower climate, the lower elevations. So I thought, so once we got here, everything would be okay again. So I was out of breath and my chest was hurting, and I was having these compression feels right here.
Mm-hmm.
And it also may be the fact that we've blown through our entire emergency fund. I think I might be under a lot of stress now because we are in a situation where I have to work or we can't pay even the minimal of our bills, because my pension will keep us going for paying food and the house payment, stuff like that, the truck payment. But then the insurance is on both vehicles, and then the gas. My God, the gasoline is incredibly high. And then, oh, hi, Nancy. You're so handsome. Thank you.
Hey, Nancy.
Nancy's at her mom's house. She can't stand me, so she's up. No, I'm kidding. She's over there because we're in South Texas and her mom lives here. I should have gone with her, but I need to work. I've actually been doing a bunch of auditions in my studio, trying to get that money rolling there. You know what I'm saying? So basically, long story short, I was feeling bad. Nancy said we need to go to the hospital. I said, I'm not going to disagree with you this time. So I drove to the ER. Her brother works for a major hospital in administration, and he referred us to a specific hospital that's really nice. I mean, I've never been in a hospital as nice as this one. It was like a starship in there. I mean, their equipment was so modern. It was unbelievable. The floors were so clean, and they took me straight in, and there was no wait. I went in, told them I was having chest pains. They put me in on an EKG. They said, your heart seems to be fine. And I think my heart is fine too. I mean, I still do. So then they put me in a room, put me on observation, took a bunch of blood. And then they said that they couldn't find anything wrong with my heart. They did an x-ray in there and everything. Couldn't find anything on my lungs. No spots on my lungs, no spots in my heart. So I don't have any kind of, Bill, please don't get to the point of becoming a male prostitute. Again? No, I don't want to do that job again. So they put me in another room off the emergency floor, but in observation. And they kept coming in, taking blood. And my wife and her brother came, and they sat with me, and my chest was still hurting. And I saw doctor after doctor after doctor. They have teams of people that will help you at this hospital. And they took me out. They took me out and gave me a CAT scan of my chest. And then they took me out and inserted me with radioactive fluid into my veins and sent me for a what they call nuclear medicine scan. So they did that scan. Then they took me to another room where they did a sonogram. And I said, if you find a baby in there, let me know. And she said, we'll both be rich if we find a baby in there. So they did the equipment that they have at this hospital. I don't know if maybe it's normal these days. I don't go to hospitals, so I don't know. This thing, they had a Doppler scanner that they scan your heart with, and it shows the direction of the blood going through the heart. It doesn't just show you the heart and show you that it's working. It actually shows you a Doppler effect, red if it's going away and blue if it's coming towards you, just like radar for storms. And it was really cool. I could see my heart working. She goes, your heart seems fine. So they sent me to another guy. He ran me through a stress test, and they inserted more of that dye in my veins. And then they put me on a stress test, and the guy was checking me out. He goes, if there's something wrong with your heart, we'll find it. And they couldn't find anything wrong. So after I got off the stress test, they took me back into nuclear medicine and did another scan. Thank you, Fairy Dust. And we did another scan of a nuclear medicine scan where they put the radioactive dye and make you glow like a lamp in the dark. Not really, Kenneth. Anyway, they took me in there and did that scan, and then they took me back down to waiting. And then I waited overnight, and they kept coming in and taking blood every 3 hours, like lots of blood. And then they came in and they said, I want to do we did a COVID swab on you, which was negative, but I want to take, they had this thing, I've never heard of it. It's a fluid that can test to see if you've ever had it. If you have the antibodies in your blood to see if you've ever had COVID before. And I thought that I had, but that test came up negative. I have never had COVID. So then I asked them, I said, wouldn't I got the inoculations. Would that show up? And they said, no, that's not the same thing as antibodies. That will activate if you have or catch COVID. Then the shot will kick in. But they said, no, you've never had it. So that was kind of weird to know. So they basically said they can't find anything wrong with me and sent me home and referred me to a pulmonologist because my lungs still hurt. Like I've been running in the cold weather. It feels like it right in here. Like I've been running outside and it's 0 degrees outside, freezing, like the kind when you breathe and you can see your breath. And I haven't been exposed to any. Now I am allergic to marijuana leaves, and there was a lot of marijuana up in Colorado. It's legal there, so it's everywhere. And but I think that 6 weeks later, I shouldn't still be having a reaction to something I was exposed to up there. I don't smoke this stuff. I never have. I mean, I did try it back in 1994. No, 1989. I tried it one time, didn't like it. I had to disclose that when I became a police officer. So, and I passed a polygraph on that, so that's good. Yeah, PET scan. Nancy says, thank you all for the support on my silly PT test video. I had to do that one for my college class, but the professor wanted it uploaded to YouTube, so here we are. Yeah, she uploaded her exercises to our channel because why make another channel just for her class that she's taking, her PT class? So she just uploaded it here, and a bunch of you watched it, which thank you for that. And Nancy says, but thank you all for the support for those school videos I uploaded. All you guys are the best. And I've actually started walking a mile a day. I take the dogs out, and I try to get at least a mile a day. Maybe I'll increase it to more than that when I'm feeling better. But I mean, if I exert myself at all, I'm out of breath. I don't know what's wrong. They don't know what's wrong, but at least I know it's nothing major. They would have found it in the blood tests and the scans. So I have no diseases. I have no. I mean, you couldn't be healthier than I am. Even my blood pressure is 120/80 for a big 6'1" overweight old guy. 120/80 is a perfect blood pressure. So they're all like, I don't know what's wrong with you, but they were going to refer me to a pulmonologist, and I just haven't gone yet. And a lot of the stress, the grabbing in my chest went away when I found that it wasn't my heart. So that was stress related. I'm pretty sure of that. That and the fact that we are in a situation where we don't have money anymore. Oh, by the way, for those of you guys that we were members of your site, don't take it personally that we had to cancel all those memberships. I've canceled everything. I've canceled most of our TV programs. I've canceled any memberships that I was on. Nancy has a couple of music things that she's doing, and we're going to cancel that. I'm not trying to plead poverty here, but unless I start making some money, once the truck is paid off, it's only $11,000 to pay the truck off. Once that's paid off, there's no more problems. We won't have any more problems. But until then, I've got to stay in the closet there and work. So that is what I'm doing. I have actually been doing auditions. I did auditions till 4:30 in the morning. Actually, the sun came up when I went to bed. And it's best to do auditions at night because it's quieter and the air conditioners don't have to run because it's colder and cooler at night, obviously. Mary Jones says, I have 2 types of lung disease and I would never go through any of them lung tests ever again as long as I live. Well, I've got to do that. I don't know what that entails. What is a lung test? Now she's worrying me a little bit. Nancy Adam, yeah, it was very hot when Nancy did hers, and I had to drive behind her in the truck because I'm not going to run. I'm sorry, I'll walk, but I'm not going to run. So I followed behind her in the truck and recorded her for that. The altitudes in Colorado probably did a number on you. That's what the doctor said. A combination of altitude sickness, my allergies to marijuana leaves, not the smoke, but the leaves, and just a combination of things just hit me all at once. But I don't go to the doctor. So for me to go, and that's the scary thing. This was a very expensive 5-star, top of the line hospital, and I do not know. I'm afraid to look at the bills when they come. They're just going to have to take payments. See here. I think only certain people will end up getting the Rona. That was a great exercise. Nancy, Avenger, I had it 2 years after I got it. I thought that we had it too. I guess it was just a really, really bad flu. Yeah, it is a blessing that nothing showed up wrong, and it does make me feel better. I still have a dry cough. I still have this feeling in my chest right through here, but at least the grabbing is gone, that grabbing tension. And I think that's because now I know nothing's wrong with me. I mean, nothing major. I think, Kenny, I'm getting some feedback on you. Let me mute you and see. Yeah, there we go. You got some background noise coming through. I had to mute you for a second, so just hold on. Avenger says, Steve says, I've been exposed 3 times via one of my coworkers, and knock on wood, I've not had it. My daughter's had it. I know she got it from her coworkers too. And my grandbaby's doing great, by the way. We're going to go back up to North Texas to see them in about around the end of the month. No coming out of the closet for you, Bill. That's right. I got to stay in there at the Angel for a while. We had to file for bankruptcy. I don't want to have to do that. And there's honestly, we're not that far gone. I mean, I get a pretty good pension. It's just not enough to pay for everything. And I should have done it sooner. I should have worked harder sooner and not let it get to this critical point. We have about 2 months before it's an emergency. So we're doing okay. But the thing is that I was too sick to go in there. When I felt like that with my lungs, I didn't go in there. It was almost 21 days I lost of not doing any auditions. So let's see here. Avenger, you're a lucky person. Kenneth, if you want to say something, just raise your hand because I got you muted right now. Nancy Adams, can you put the children on camera so mom can see her granddogs? Yeah, I had them up earlier. Here's Coker's Puffer sitting on my lap. They're scared of the thunder outside. Say hi, Coker's Ruffers. And then I know you want to see your grandson. This is Butters. He is terrified of rain hitting the roof, even though I love the sound of rain hitting an RV. It's just so soothing to me. He doesn't like it. There's your grandson. There's your grandson. He says hi. He says hi. Hello. How y'all doing? And Bella is in Nancy's chair over here, chilling. She's chillaxing. Okay, hang on. Go ahead there, bud.
I want to say hello to Hope Faith. Welcome in. And hello, James Cantonese.
Oh, hey. I did not see them. I haven't got that far down in the chat yet. Very cool to have them here on the Blue Crew. It would help you if you would play our playlists and let our commercials run and stuff like that. We do get about $100 or more from YouTube every month, and that's really great. And also I want to thank the person, I'm not going to say their name because they didn't tell me I could, that contributed to our PayPal. That was very cool. I was very surprised when I looked in there and I said, where'd this come from? Oh, thank you for that.
Hello, Lillian. I see what she's saying hello to me. Lillian is saying hello to me.
Gotcha. Oh, her Daddy D's, her and her mom got the virus. As long as you are attempting to pay your bill, they can't do anything to you. That's true. I'm not worried about the medical bills. We'll handle those in due time. James Catanese, my brother, how are you? Cannot wait to break bread with you, my friend. Good to see you. Nancy saying hi to everybody. One day at a time, Bill. That's right. That's right. Y'all remember the story I told you about us not having a truck when I retired to pull this big monster rig with? And I told you God was going to get it for me. I'm free. God helps those who help themselves. And Buddy pooped in a guy's yard, and he came out to yell at me, and I ended up buying his truck for half of what it was worth. It seemed too good to be true, but it really, really, really came through. And I believe God's going to come through for us on this. So I'm not worried. I'm really not. I guess I was because my chest was hurting. But I think it was hurting because I thought something was wrong with my heart. Because my brother died and my dad died of heart attacks. I, on the other hand, all my life I've swam and I've been athletic, and my heart is solid. I mean, it's solid. They even said I could my heart when I die. What was that? Is that you, Kenneth?
No notifications is all.
Go ahead.
Avenger RB Adventure said that they're not hearing any feedback from me.
Yeah, I'm not now, but I can hear something. It's kind of like an air conditioner running or something. Fairy Dust says, don't stress over bills. Pay $5 a month. If anyone says anything, just say, oh, COVID. Brush everything off your shoulder. Keep the fat. Yeah, I'm not worried about the medical bills. Are the least of my problems. We spend, not counting Cokes and dining out. We don't do that anymore. Fast food, not just bills. The car payment, the house payment, and the insurance on the car payment and house payment. My internet bill, and of course I've got this satellite dish too now. I canceled some other stuff to make up for that. We're spending on average about $1,300 more than my pension every month. So all I need is about $33 a day from my business. There's a lot of people need $200 a day. So we could be in a lot worse places, but $33 a day from my voiceover business. And some of those jobs, just one job is $200-$300. And my best job so far is $740. And I haven't had any recently. I have done some auditions. I got one which means it kind of means that they liked you, but they didn't use you, but they're going to keep you on the top of their list for next time. Out of those auditions so far. But I mean, some people do 25, 30 auditions a day, and I've been doing 1 to 5. So I really need to up my game. And I have no excuse. Last night I did a bunch, and today and tonight I'll do some more. So it'll be good. Everything's going to be fine. Hope Faith. Hi, Kenny. I'm in the chat now. There you are.
Hey,
Charlotte's here.
I want to say something. She also said something to me again. I wanted me to say hello to Pops. I would, but he's asleep. So that's the reason why I've not said hello to Pops.
So he wore himself out singing in the background?
He has been at the hospital as much as I have today, and we're both about beat.
Oh, you need to go. I appreciate you were going to be in bed. Everybody listen. Kenneth gave up laying down and chilling to be on the show tonight. So thank you, Kenneth. You're just the best.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think me getting on here is actually helping me not think about the pain that I'm having.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
That I'm having in my abdomen area right now. Hey, Nancy, we love you too, Nancy and Bill. I can't wait to meet you all in person one day.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to make some of the meetups because we have to stay in Thousand Trails because it's free for us to stay in Thousand Trails until I get the business off the ground, and it will get off the ground. You guys are big supporters, and I've had a bunch of you call me and tell me to keep it up. That just because you don't win every audition is not. I mean, nobody wins every audition. Yeah, knock on wood. That's right, Lillian. That's right. And the support of this community. You guys are the ones who gave me the confidence to start that business, to start that voiceover business. You guys and people in the VR world, headset world, they're all like, yeah, it will work out, James. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Troubling times in the TBL kingdom. Yeah, and that's sort of my fault. If I hadn't gotten sick, I would be 21 days ahead on the business. But it's just a bunch of bad timing stuff, but it'll be all right. I'm not worried about it. One doctor would take his evening walks, died the next morning of a heart attack. It happens to any one doctor or no doctor. That's true. Say it out loud. Read my lips. No new taxes. Oh my God, I know. And good Lord, the gas prices. I mean, to fill our tank is $175. It's just crazy. And Lillian says we're having trouble right now too, and a lot of people are. And I hate to be political, but I mean, I'm not right or left. Certainly not left. But I'm not right either. But the current situation at the top is not good right now, and nobody thinks that except the people that are brainwashed. Kenny, are you taking pain pills or just Tylenol? I think he's taking pain pills.
I'm not taking anything. I took one pain pill about 2:00 this afternoon and one nauseated pill.
Oh,
They wanted to give me a nauseated pill to make sure that pain pill would stay down.
that's what happens with me. Yep.
But anyway, uh, about I think it was about 2:15. They did call me in some, but we didn't get to the pharmacy in time, so I can't go get them. And if I do go get them, I can't. And I'm only supposed to take them as if I need them. Right now, I'm just kind of.
I saw him earlier today on an earlier show, and he could barely talk. I don't want to hear it. That you did take pain pill earlier today. You were slurring. You were.
Well, I took that. I only took one about 2:00, and that was it. That was before I even left the hospital. I haven't taken it. I haven't even gotten anything filled out. I don't have any here at the house at all.
Well, you better. Once that medicine wears off, you're going to be in pain.
They called me some in, but I'm only supposed to take it if I need it.
You'll need it.
If I don't need it, then don't, because he did give me another warning. He said it will, if I get too many, it'll stop me up and I won't be able to go to the bathroom.
Yep.
So there you go.
Yep. No, all the stuff you're saying, Nancy went through all of that too. Thank you, Thrifty Angel. That means a lot that you're saying that. I appreciate that. I'm not going to give up. I'm just getting started, so I'm not worried about it. I mean, once I get where I need to be, and I start breaking in money from the business, I will get back to my memberships that I canceled. So, but all of you out there, and people in this community are awesome, but some of them tend to take stuff personally sometimes. So, I canceled, not just if you're one of the people I had to cancel membership of, it's not personal and it's not just you. I canceled every membership. So, Lillian says, I love you. And Nancy, you guys are amazing. Thank you. You guys are amazing. People will be fighting over you soon. I hope so, Thrifty. I hope you're right. When it's your time, it's your time. That is absolutely true. And I told God that when my chest was hurting, I said, listen, I'm not afraid of dying. I do not have a problem if you take me today. Because that's your will. That's not, I don't have a say so. That is your will. But I did ask him not to make it hurt because I don't mind dying, but I don't want it to be slow. just take me. That'd be awesome. My brother died in his sleep of a heart attack. He just went to sleep and he didn't wake up. So that is the way to go if you're going to go. I mean, honestly, we all know you're not right, Bill. That is true. I'm not right. Jarhead and Ginger knows more than anybody. We've actually met them more than once. We keep bumping into them. That is awesome. But right now they are far away from us. We're in Middle Texas. Well, South Texas. Yeah, we're in South Texas. Lillian Tittle, all thanks. That really means a lot. I hope you get better soon. Kenny, Nancy says surgeries are rough, and yes, they are.
Yes. This is actually my first one that I've had done laparoscopically. I've never had one done laparoscopic before.
What other surgeries have you had?
Well, I've had multiple leg surgeries, Achilles tendons. This is when I was in Shriners hospitals with children, where they tried to fix some of my issues to where I could walk better and things, and get on my feet and things without being wheelchair bound. And that's another reason why I want to stay active as much as possible, because I do not want to wound up in a wheelchair.
Amen to that.
Uh,
Yeah,
I,
when I first met you, I did not know what your condition was. It wasn't until just recently, actually, that I knew what your condition was. Um, so, I
but
mean, I don't guess you talk about it a lot, and I don't blame you.
well, I've talked about it on my channel some, and I think I have some of it in my about page.
Yeah, you actually do. I saw it today. That because that other guy was featured you,
Yeah.
and Nancy's right. God is amazing. He is. He's amazing. He provided a truck for us. The truck that we bought is a 2015 Chevy 3500 HD dually. I priced them at the dealerships at a minimum for $66,000. And because my dog, this little guy, pooped in a guy's yard, and he came out to tell me how that I need to clean it up, which of course I was going to take care of that. I got that truck from him for 40 grand, and that was God provided. He didn't give it to us. I don't want him to either. I don't want God to hand out anything. He helps those who help themselves.
Mm-hmm.
We had the money. The truck was there, and I saved at least $26,000 buying that truck. We only owe $11,000 on it now. I mean, this is just a bump in the road, guys. It will be okay. Everything will be okay. And Farida says Isaiah 40:10 says it. Amen. I will have to look that up. Jarhead and Ginger. Kenneth Ginger was a special education teacher, and one of her favorite students was nonverbal wheelchair bound boy. You're doing awesome. And I thought that Kenneth was, when I first met him, I didn't know that he was special needs, but he is actually has a physical. His brain is awesome. I mean, your brain is perfect, right, Kenneth?
Other than the hydrocephalus, which is working on the brain.
And what did they do? You said they put a tube in your brain that ran down to your
stomach.
They
put a what they call a VP. I forget what it's a ventricle. You'd have to Google it on Google, but it's a VP shunt, and what it is, it's a tube that runs down from your neck, from your head, back of your head, all the way down into your stomach, and it's got a valve in there, and this one here, speaking of technology, this one actually has a magnet in there, a magnet thing to make it magnetize to where they can adjust it. I don't know what the setting is on right now, but I think it's high, medium, and low, I think, are the settings, or something like that. I don't know what the settings are, but
Kenneth is a board, guys. Kenneth is a cyborg.
But anyway, if I need any adjustments on it, all they need to do is just go and take that magnet thing and they stick it back there and adjust it. And I should never ever again because I had a full shunt replacement revision back about 8-10 years ago, and he actually told me he put me enough lining and tubing in there to last me the rest of my life.
As well it should.
So anyway, and he also made it to where they should never have to go in there and operate. So if it needs adjusting, all I need to do is just go to the hospital, and they can take a magnet or whatever they use to stick back there to do some adjusting if it needs adjusting.
That is awesome. Anytime that you can avoid being cut open, I'm game and down for that. I mean, when I broke my back, I didn't let them put any screws or bolts or anything. I refused. I wouldn't let them. And I even told Nancy if I ever had cancer, I'm not going to let them put. I'm not going to get the chemical treatment. It's just I don't want to be sick. I know that may sound insensitive to some of you people that are taking chemical treatments for it. So please don't think that I'm being insensitive. I personally, my choice, I don't want to go through that. But apparently I don't have any of that stuff because I just had every test thrown at me that you could throw at somebody. And I'm apparently fine, but there's something wrong in my chest, and I'm pretty sure it's not stress. I've been shot at. I've been in homes that were in the worst conditions you could ever imagine. Y'all don't hear that background noise from Kenny? It's like a TV or something. I mean, I can hear it. Kenny, just stay alert for your symptoms. Jackson shunt clogged. Oh, last year. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, RV Underway.
Oh, we're here. Hey, RV Underway is one of those people I had to cancel. Please don't take it personally. We've kind of blown through our emergency fund. So temporarily, until my business takes off, we have canceled all of our memberships. It is not personal. I will start them back up again once I have some money coming in addition to my pension. So don't take it personally. I know people tend to take things personally. I found on here things that I say and do, like when I canceled, like when I went from 40 moderators down to 10, there are some of those people that have never come back, and I don't understand that, because it wasn't personal. It was just a decision that I felt like I needed to make, and I had a reason for it. I'm not going to go into it now, because there is an actual reason. We were having trouble with a viewer, and I needed to change.
Or Naj. Hey, Naj.
Naj is here?
Yeah.
I haven't got down that far yet. Nothing coming from Kenny and sound. Okay, it may be that I am. It's storming here, or it's about to.
And I think sometimes you get some feedback from StreamYard, because I can be on a live stream and not even have I can be on a live stream and not even have any other live going, or any other. I may have the YouTube side of that live stream that I'm on, but I don't have the sound on the YouTube side.
Right.
But I can be talking, and all of a sudden I'll get feedback from my own self, and it doesn't last a whole show. It lasts maybe a few minutes, and then it just goes away.
I don't hear it now. I don't hear it now. Now you're going to have to go back to the beginning and watch this from the beginning, because we just covered that whole thing. Also, you can go to Kenny's channel. He put a update video today out. He has a video out today, but he is feeling better. We're kind of running out of time here, but I mean, if we don't mind going over an hour, I can have him go over it again. Fairy Dust says, I didn't take it personally. RV Underway, no problem. Bill, appreciate you, brother. Hey, we will start the memberships back up again when we get back on our feet. I just had a bunch of medical bills and a bunch of other stuff, and I don't even know what the bills are going to be. I'm terrified. We do have insurance, so we'll just wait and see. And we will start our memberships back up. The more money I make in my business, the more generous I can be. For you guys, we start giving away prizes, start giving away T-shirts again, and like we used to do. But they're just a matter of things that have happened right now, and we've blown through our entire emergency fund. It took 3 years, but we're gonna have to build that back up again. So I'm glad that you're understanding, sir. Thank you very much, and ma'am. I would never leave this amazing channel, even if I'm not a mod or a member. Just like so. Thank you, Danny D. You're awesome, and we're glad to have you here. And you're always here. We appreciate your support. And Mobang is here. What's going on, my brother? Too.
Hey, Mobang.
Miss you. I miss you, buddy. Glad to see you here. I had to cancel some memberships. Nothing personal. I did it for financial reasons, and that's where we are. Yeah, we're going to have to sacrifice a lot. I've got to give up these Coke Zeros. In fact, when this 12-pack is gone, I'm going to go back to water. I'm making this sound scary. We're not going to starve. I have a pension. We're just tight. I don't want to, the show isn't about that. We're a positive show. We're excited about you guys being here. We love you guys. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. And we appreciate you running our playlists. That helps us make money too from YouTube. That's awesome. And once my business starts doing well, and you guys know it will, if I could just get in there and do it, we won't have to worry about money. And that is, and I don't want you guys to worry about us. We're going to be okay. I mean, we have a powerful ally right up there that's been with us since day one, and we have a very loving marriage. Everything is good. So I don't want you guys to feel like like we're, I don't know. I'm just going to drop it. I'm going to drop it. We're good. You can remove me from mod anytime, Bill. Nah, I think, isn't he a mod now, Kenneth? I can't see.
He is a mod.
Yeah, no, you're not getting removed, my friend. No. As Diane Phoenix, I have too soon as well. Sue, my income is dropping. You know what? My income will go up in a year and a half. I'm eligible for. Let me tell you about that. I'm eligible for Social Security if it's still there a year and a half from now. And I some people say don't get it when you're 59 and a half. I think that's the age. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't even know. I haven't even looked. But they say wait till the later time, and then you get more. Well, I have been told by every financial consultant, and I used to work for a bank back in the day. Yes, I said that. They say take that first amount you can get, because you will never live. Your lifespan will not. You won't live long enough to make up the difference of what you would have lost by waiting. Does that make sense? Just telling you what they said. It makes sense to me, so I'm going to take it when it's available. Also, once our truck is paid off, $11,000, guys, come on, we can knock that out real quick. Once that's done, we won't be talking about money with you guys anymore. Nancy, I told you I wasn't going to talk about money tonight, but we talk about everything on this show. We talk about everything on this show. Nancy says, thank you, Danny. We love the community. We love to be able to spread the love and support the people out there. We're glad to have you guys here. We love you guys. I mean, we appreciate the Blue Crew very much. I look forward to Thursday nights. Nancy called me, said, are you ready for Thursday? I said, I'm already got it locked and loaded. I'm ready to go. Danny D says, no problem, Nancy. Some channels took it personally. Yeah, some of them do. And I'm glad to see RV Underway here. That proves to me that he's not taking it personally. That he's here, even though I dropped the membership to his channel temporarily. I will put it back up eventually. We completely changed our travel because of the economy. Amen. We're so thankful to be able to still travel, but our dream of visiting New England has to wait. Yeah, and I may have to give up some meetups I was planning to do, and that breaks my heart. I mean, really bad. Najru Kui says, no problem. The world needs a lot of love from their fellow men towards their fellow men. That's for sure. I just want to do my part, sending love out there to the universe. And you guys know, when I have money, we're generous. We give to organizations, to pets and animal centers. We've just had to stop all of that for now. Diane Phoenix says, amen, next. And Fairy Dust said, Diane Phoenix, not sure if I greeted you. Hello. Michelle Leonardo. Oh, and I did see a super chat from Mobe. Thank you, sir. I just haven't got to it in the chat yet, but I want to make sure that you are acknowledged for that super chat. Bill, you need to take care of yourselves first. Thank you for understanding, Lillian. And when we can take care of others, we do. And we're always there when we can. When one of our RVers friends broke down in the desert, we were there financially for them. When that sounds like bragging, because I'm not. Who was that lady that named her RV? It was Honey and Me. Yeah, she had a battery fail in her Honey and Me and Honey, and we offered to help her buy a battery and help her get a tow truck out to her so that they could replace it. And she actually refused the help. She said she had it under control. And I said, well, thank you. So, we're there, and we will be back on our feet again. And when we are, we'll be back to that same philanthropical, that's a big word, Nancy. I said a big word, a way that we used to be. And Mobang, thank you for that. I think I have something for you here. I think I have a couple things for you. First, we got this one. This is a little out of date because I haven't had time to do it, but this one. Get some Coke Zero, Bill. Amen. Amen, sir. Thank you for that. It's not working because we're on delay because of the storm outside. I'm trying to bring up. There it is. There it is right there. Mo Bang for your books. One of our gold members. What's up, Wednesday? Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Back then, he only had 1.18 thousand subscribers. This is out of date, and I haven't. I'm gonna. I hear a TV or something, Kenneth.
Okay.
What is that noise? So I can hear somebody go, dee-dee. Maybe you're on a YouTube channel or something, because I know you're on multiple ones right now. I want to make welcome screens for everybody, and I think I have some for some of you, and I want to make them come up quick, because if I put welcome screens, I haven't done it because I haven't felt well, but I'm going to. I'm going to make welcome screens for all my regulars. When you guys come in, I will greet you, and it won't be something like this long right here, because this takes too long. It's just going to be something like flash up, welcome, and flash down, and just something to make you feel special, because you are special to us, and you should feel special. And I'm going to be doing that when I'm feeling better. I'm the only one here to show Buddy the dog that he's famous. I'm only here to show Buddy the dog that he's famous. That's right. Yeah, Steve would have taken off because Nancy's not here, but he stayed for Buddy. Thank you, my friend. Lillian Tittle says that is awesome, Tim. And yes, it is. Tim has always been generous to our community. He has always been there for us, and he has been there for so many others in the community. And he's been a blessing ever since I first met him. And it's just amazing. This community is amazing. There's a Mo Bang for your buck right there. Steve has put up his link. I don't know if anybody goes on after me. Kenneth would probably know that because he knows everything. But we're over an hour, but I'm not leaving yet. I'd never leave if you took my jacket away.
Yes, Beach Please is live.
Yeah, they didn't come into our live tonight. That's unusual. Jim didn't wait for his Social Security. Our accountant told him to go for it when he hit 62. That's right. Is it 62? Is that the minimum age? I thought it was 59 and a half. So I'm only 58. By 4 years from now, my truck will be paid off, and it won't be a problem. It won't even take 4 years, I hope. Oh my God, I got the time wrong. Boondocking with Boomery. I sent you an email so that you could come up on the panel, but that's okay. Boondocking with Boomer. That's Lance, my buddy. I was forced by my injury to go on SSD when I was 40. Yeah, I don't have any disabilities. I have a 5% disability for my back. That's what they gave me for breaking my back, a 5% disability. It hurts all the time, but you know what? I don't feel it if I don't think about it. Good to see you, Lance. I don't care if you're late. Better late than never. Hello, Bill and Nancy and everybody. Are we underway? God bless you for being here. I appreciate you so much. You've been a big inspiration for me to pursue my voiceover business. I am back to doing my auditions again. I started back up on a part-time basis last night. And by that, I mean, I try to do 4 hours a day, and I may need to do 8 hours a day if it doesn't, I don't want to do 8 hours a day. I'm retired, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. Got to do what you got to do. Thank you for buying me some Coke Zero. Mo Bang. That was funny, but I appreciate you, sir. Danny D, this Cool Scratcher fan. Yes, some of the channels I used to have a membership got mad when I discontinued my membership. Even back, wow, I read for a living. And even back since to that channel for the way they treated me. Oh, okay, I get it. I got you. But the fact that RV Underway is here, you know, there's some others I canceled. I don't see any of them in here. So is it personal, or are they just busy tonight? We'll find out next night, the next week, if they show up. But a true friend like RV Underway, they're still going to be here, and we're still going to be there for them. And we will go back to being our generous selves once things get where they need to be. I can't stress that enough. Maybe I've said it too much already. Why I gotta be a regular? Mom said I was special. Yo, you are special, RV Underwood. I mean, Steve. Good Lord. I am going to make welcome screens for all the regulars, the ones that show up on a weekly basis. Here's RB right here. So that's a super chat. And I have other ones. I just don't have them loaded. And I made welcome screens for a lot of you, but they take like 5 seconds to do. And if I do 5-second welcomes to every single person that comes in here, the whole show will just be welcomes. You know what I mean? Diane, I'm selling my home and everything in it. Oops, it just scrolled off. Where'd it go? There it is. I'm selling my home and everything in it and buying a truck and a trailer. I can't wait to meet Tim Mobang and have an egg roll. Oh, I know, right? Oh, you know who else? You got to try See Our View. Dad, his wife makes some egg rolls, and they gave us some we had in the freezer. And man, I could eat those all day long. Farida says hello to Lance and Sandy Paul Travel, $50 super chat. Wow, you don't got to do it, but man, thank you so much. Wow. He's up there with Bob on that one. I'm going to have to do, I don't have a screen for you because you're new-ish. You're not new, but you're new-ish, and I'm going to find you. See if I got one in here for you. I may actually have one. I did hundreds of them for people. Back in the day, I was really big on those welcome screens. I do not have one for you yet, but I will. So I'm going to do this one as a way of thanking you. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you very much for the super chat. We really appreciate that. Jarhead and Ginger, those were good old days. RB Good Bill, you are the voice. You are the voice. Man, if I had your voice, I would be in that studio. Diane, what will your family do? That's a good question. Tim is hilarious. He actually is. There's Sandy Paws right there. Thank you, Susan, for putting up Sandy Paws Travel. If anybody does not have them, I think they are relatively new to this channel. I'm pretty sure Kenneth knows them. He knows everybody. So if you would, did I mute you or did you mute yourself?
I muted myself.
Okay.
No, I don't know that Sandy Paws Travels.
Yes.
That's a new channel to me.
Well, first of all, we like travels. And second of all, we love paws. So you came to the right place. We're big fans of that. And there's their link. If you guys please, there's 25 of you here, not counting the ones over on Facebook and Twitter. We're actually simulcasting on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So all you guys that are here in YouTube and all you guys over on Facebook and all you guys over on Twitter, please go see Sandy Paws Travel and say hello. If you like them, like what you see there, then go ahead and subscribe. If you really like it, hit that bell. Diane Phoenix, I won't be at M22. I will be at M23, Lord willing. We don't really get up north, so I don't think I'm ever going to make one of those, unfortunately. But you never know. Things could change. Avenger RB says, thank you, Susan. They are staying in the home, Michelle. My sister's trying to buy it. That's awesome. Yeah, Sandy Paws Travel from Nancy Adams. That's my other half. She's at her mom's house right now. Oh my God, thank you so much. You are so awesome. This is amazing. Thank you so much for that super chat. I agree with Nancy on that. Nancy and I are not split up. She's over at her mom's house. I wish I was over at her mom's house, but I needed to stay here and work. And what made it worse is she told me right before she left that she was helping her brother move. So I feel like I feel bad. I wasn't there to help him move. But there's two reasons for that. One, if I exert myself, I get out of breath until I go see the pulmonologist and find out why. The second thing is I had to stay here and work. And I hope they're understanding. I hope they understand. New Horizons, everyone go out and check this brand new channel and show them how awesome you are. Who is it? Is that Sandy Paws?
I think it's that Sandy Paws Travel, I think. She can confirm.
Well, God has always been there for us, and He always will. So I'm really not scared. I don't think this has anything to do with tension. but it might. I don't know. James Kennedy, this is your family in here. We all love you, Nancy. We love you back. You guys are amazing. And James, you've been with me so long. I feel like you're a brother, man. I feel like you are. Jarhead and Gingers, these guys are the greatest. Gracie from CRView makes some good stuff. Yes, she does. Oh my God. If I had some of her egg rolls right now, I would so chomp down on those. Because Nancy's not here. I'm living off of sandwiches. I ain't gonna lie. She did leave me some rice and some stuff like that, so I'm gonna check that out here a little bit later. And there's Steve right there coming through with a $20 super chat, super sticker. Thank you, Steve over at Avenger RV Adventure. Go check out Steve at Avenger RV Adventure. You didn't have to do that, but we appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this for you, Steve. It's gonna be delayed because it's storm outside. And this one too. This is the super chat. It is out of date, but it's going to show how many users and subscribers he has. And yeah, I'm sure he's got more than 457. Someone go check and see how many Steve has right now, because I know that's out of date. Let's see here. Okay, I'm getting that static again from Kenneth, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. I think it might be on my end, but I don't know. Diane Phoenix, Fairy Dust says, Sandy Paw Travel. Hello, nice to meet you. I connected to your channel. You're never going to find a better group of people than the people in this chat. Sandy Paw Travel. You can do no harm. Oh, Sandy Paw's Travel is Junior Attel. My brother, man. Yeah, fellow Leo. I know who you are, Junior. I did not know that you changed your name. But I do like the new name. That is cool. Sandy Paws Travel is freaking awesome name. But I do know who you are, fellow LEO, and I do know exactly who you are. Thank you for letting me know that that's who you are. Mobile for your buck. Did I do that? New Horizons says check out Avenger RV Adventure right there. That's his channel. Please go connect with him. He's a great guy. He's also a brother, and his wife is also a sister. That's Steve and Trish over there. You got to go check them out. And Nancy's not here, so I'm not in any hurry to get off of here. We have gone for an hour and 12 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging in there. If the viewers start dropping off, I'll disconnect. But right now we're holding steady at 25 to 30 people. So I'm going to stay here just to get through what we need to get through. And we all needed to make sure Kenneth was okay. Let me turn him back on. There you go. And Naj, man, it's so good to see you here. Live long and prosper, my Star Trek buddy. And Star Wars too. I think, yeah, she does both. So we're one of the few people that likes both. So, I mean, some people are one or the other. And Jarhead's going to check out Sandy Paws. Jarhead and Ginger, you guys got to check them out. They got a great channel. They are serious stuff. They're actually the ones who helped us figure out we wanted to get this satellite dish, this Starlink. Go ahead, Kenneth. Go ahead.
I was going to say, may I answer Naj's question from earlier on when she asked me how I'm feeling?
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
Since you're staying on past your hour.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will say I am sore in the abdomen area, but it is tolerable. It's not excruciating, but I don't have them filled yet, but I do have some medications filled at the pharmacy, but I can't go get them until tomorrow. But anyway, the surgery took a lot longer than the surgeon expected. It took like over an hour and a half. he actually had a hard time getting the gallbladder out laparoscopic. He actually told me, this was his words. He actually said in his words, where my system with the cerebral palsy, my system is all compacted together, so it makes it a little harder to get to certain body parts in my system, and it's because my muscles and bones and stuff did not form right when I was born. So anyway, with that being said, he told me, he said he come a hair of actually cutting me wide open. And but he figured out a way to work it around that, to where he did not have to cut me wide open. He still was able to manage doing it laparoscopic.
That's good. I do love your name too, Thrifty Angela. That is, yeah, Thrifty Angela. I agree. Sandy Paws Travel is a great name. I mean, that's a great name. There's everybody's posting your link, man. Mobang, Susan, New Horizons. Go check those channels out too. If any of you are new here and you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, go check out these channels, guys. Nancy does a great job with videos. Some of my older ones are pretty boring in my opinion, but hers are awesome. But these people put out professional level stuff, and it's pretty good. You might be entertained. Check them out. Timmy Ray the King is here. Hey everyone. Hey Dimble Lane and Kenny.
Hey Timmy Ray the King.
Good to see you, buddy. Avenger says kind of a strange guy. Avenger Steve has a very unique comical style. He's kind of like I don't know. There's a comedian that shares his style, but I can't think of his name. But he's kind of serious, and you don't know at first that he just said something funny. And think about it. I don't know. It's just funny. He's a great guy. He's got a magnetic personality, and a dude. I'm going to butter him up because he brought us over some steaks that were just massive. I mean, like I thought he had to go to Flintstones to get some of those steaks that he brought over. Nancy cooked them because that's what she does, but I'm pretty sure he could have cooked them just as good. And man, I can't wait to get back to Florida. Now I got to tell you, we may have to stay. We're going to stay. My niece in Florida is going to let us stay on her property for a little while till we get caught up on stuff. And she's put in a 50 amp plug for us. And I don't think it's going to take that long. So guys, don't think I'm going to stop. We're not stopping traveling. So don't even go there. But they're going to set us up a 50 amp plug. And they also had to cut some trees on their property to get us in there because we're about 14 feet tall. I mean, there's some bridges we can't go under. We have to actually exit the highway and, get back on the other side. These are not the drones you're looking for.
Good night, Hope Faith.
Hey, Michelle has joined you, Steve. Look at that. Looky there. Timmy Ray the King saying hi. This guy is stranger than Steve. Tim, I don't know, man. You're maybe a different kind of strange. I'm a different kind of strange. Kenny's a different kind of strange. But it's all good. I
know he makes some really good egg rolls. Them egg rolls that Tim makes, more bang for your bucks, they will definitely make your tongue slap your brain.
It is slap your brain. That's funny. It is really, really, I feel really, really bad that I've missed the last few meetups that he was at. Every time I watch a video and he's there, like, man, I want to meet that guy in person. Yeah. Naj says, I just like sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, Dune. Oh my God. Yeah. I've never actually watched that all the way through. I fall asleep mainly because I watch TV late at night before I'm going to bed. But yeah. Avenger Mobang for your bucks. Bill has us both beat, Tim. Yeah. I'm out there. I am out there. I'm not going to deny There's Avengers channel right there, Susan. Thank you. Go ahead, Susan. Put yours back up too. Put the link for your channel up there. Naj, for you, praying for you, Kenny, to recover quickly. Thank you for being here, Naj. It's so awesome. Mobang says agreed. And here Thimble Lane says they just added Sandy Paws. So yeah, while Ken was talking, I went over and pressed some buttons. And he is not going to remember repeating himself.
I think Mary Jones is talking to me, I think.
Yeah. Timmy Ray says, I like Stars and Power Rangers fan. Okay. I'm sure you meant Star Wars. Power Rangers, I was into that for a little while. I'm a Star Wars and a Power Rangers fan. Sandy Paws Travel, thanks. Then Moulin RV Life. You know where to find my email then. If there's anything I can do to help, hit me up. Hey, man, if you got a spot I can plug into, we're going to come over there. I think Susan's got a spot we can hook up to her place. There's several people that have offered to put us up so we can mooch dock for a little while. And, man, we appreciate it. And we would do the same for you guys. We would. If I had some property. That may be in our future. Yeah, don't give my secret steak location away. I'm not going to. I'm just going to say, you're the place, you're the source. Man, my mouth is watering just thinking about those steaks you brought over. That was very generous of you because Nancy told me those are not easy to come by in that quality. Hope Face says, I've got to hit the bed early tonight, so I've got to go. Have a good weekend, everyone. Hey, thank you for being here, Hope. Hope Faith, welcome to the Blue Crew. Glad to have you here. And yes, Barney Rubble is not my steak salesman. That's true. Why be normal? Strange is fun. Naz, that's right, girl. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so glad you're here. Honestly, we lost you for a little while, but you're back. And man, because YouTube disconnected us. Sometimes it does that. Go right now and make sure you're still subscribed to this channel and to Kenny and all these people because YouTube will disconnect you at random. Or maybe it's not random. Maybe they have something they're doing, but I don't know. Let's see here. Mobang Tim going to Alabama Hills when we go October. I wanted to make that one in Georgia. I want to make that one, but I think we could stop through there if we're going through there just at the right time. But you guys got to understand, I really right now is not a good time. Oh, they were delicious steaks. You are right. Good night, Hope. And Fairness says, oh, okay. Tell me who said this in Star Wars, I am your father. That would have to be Darth Vader. And he didn't say, Luke, I'm your father. That is a misconception. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. Yes, he did. He told me you killed him. No, I am your father. I know that's not a direct quote, but Anakin, yes. Vader, yes. Yes, I get back to the live stream, if at all. I know, Naj, but thank you for being here. So Tommy Travel's here. Holy mackerel, a rock star in the house. How you doing, my friend? I am Lord Vader of the Imperial Realm of the Galactic Empire. Okay, we've been on for an hour and 23 minutes. I'm going to call this at an hour and a half. What do you guys think? At an hour and a half. So we got about 6 minutes and 20 seconds. How's that sound? How's that sound, Kenneth? You need to go lay down, man. You need to chill.
Well, this you're looking at my bed right here.
Does that recline? Does it recline?
Yeah, but the thing is, if I get the lever up, I can't get it back down. So I have to. It's too challenging for it to get back. I got it up one day, and it took almost several hours to get it back down.
As you get older, that'll get harder.
Well, I ain't even had this over, but just a couple of months. I bought it back in, I think, it ain't even been a year old yet. I think I bought it back in October of 2021.
Yeah, this chair I'm sitting in is in bad shape. It takes me a while. I have to sit to the left side to get the legs to come up. And I do understand where you come from there. This chair needs to be replaced. Kenneth, don't you have a bed? Mary Jones wants to know.
I do, but I don't hardly ever use it. The reason why I stay right here in the living room, the door's right here that I need to get out if I have to get out in case of emergency, because I live in a mobile home trailer, and these mobile home trailers, if they catch fire, you got about 3 minutes to get out of them.
Oh, no doubt. Look at this dog. She just stares
They
at me
go
like
quick.
all the time. Hey, RVs aren't much different, Kenneth. She just stares at me like this all the time. They say that means they love you, but it's really creepy. It's kind of creepy. I love you. That's my little girl right there. When she goes, she's 14 years old. When I lose her, that's not going to be a good day in the TBL household. Avenger got it. Thank you, Avenger. Thank you. I could count on you. I knew that you would get it.
And me and my dad both sleep in the recliner.
I cannot sleep in this recliner. I can lay it back, but I can't fall asleep and stay asleep. Coco, Timmy Ray the King. I got all the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on DVD.
I had one. I had one of those one time, Michelle and Floss, and it didn't last no time.
Kenneth, you should have an electric lift chair.
I had one of those one time, and they didn't. So.
Oh, she wants my attention. She can have it. You can have my attention. You can have all the attention that you want. You are the sweetest, most loving. No dog on this planet has ever loved anyone more than this dog loves me. This dog is amazing, and she's a good friend, but her bark is so loud. I have ear ringing, and she sets it off. I mean, she is very loud. Kenneth, I'm not talking over you on purpose.
Oh, that's okay.
I mean, I do tend to talk over people sometimes, but it's not in this case. There's a little bit of a delay going on here. The Journey Awaits. That is a good channel. Somebody put the Journey Awaits channel up, please. Put the link up for Journey Awaits, the Journey Awaits, please, to their channel. And we've got about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left of this show, and we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. And I'm going to get back to work in the studio. Let me tell you what my studio is. First thing I do is I go to voices.com. I go find auditions that meet my age range and my voice and my tempo. And then I go and I find the little sample that they want you to read there for audition. I capture that, I cut it, then I go into what's it called? Google Docs, and I paste it in there. Then I go into the office. I have a tablet stuck up in there. Y'all have seen it if you've seen the Office videos. And in the tablet, I also have Google Docs. I just refresh it, brings up the thing. I turn on my recording software in here. Then I go in there, shut the door, pull the curtain closed, and I read the audition. Then I come back out here, and I sit back down, and I edit the audition the same way you would edit a YouTube video. Edit the sound for noise, voice clicks. I run a whole suite of tools over it, and then I upload it. And then I do the next audition, start it all over again. Thank you all for coming to the show. Nancy, I love you. Avenger, there's the Journey Awaits his channel right there. Timmy Ray the King. Do your puppy bark louder than a pet bulldog? Bulldog. The bulldog probably has more bass. It's the high-pitched bark that gets my ear ringing going. And thank you for posting that link, guys. I appreciate that. Good night, James Cantonese. Great show. Thank you. And thank you for all the super chats, guys. It wasn't required, But wow, your generosity in this group is just amazing, and thank you so much. It's not required. Any of you that don't do super chats, we love you the same, and we still appreciate you being here. Just being here helps us, and we really appreciate it. Um, Mary Jones says hearts. Good night, everyone. Oh, we're over the minute, hour and a half mark, so I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Kenneth, you got anything you want to say before you go?
Thanks, everybody, for the prayers, positive vibes, the concerns, the comments, the texts, the messages, the emails about where I had my surgery today. If you have not checked out my update video, please go over there to my channel and check it out, please.
Someone post a link to that video he's talking about. Please go over there and grab the link to Kenneth's latest video where he did an update. I watched it earlier today.
I did it just a couple hours ago, actually.
Yep. I saw it when, what's his name, pulled up your channel. What was his name again?
The Astute Tourist.
Man, you are smart. Yeah, the Astute Tourist. Go check him out too. Just go to YouTube and look for the Astute Tourist. He's a great channel, and if you need help getting your channel growing, he's kind of in that phase right now where he's helping other people. So that's good too. And very welcome, Kenny. Mary Jones, man, if there's anybody, I mean, I appreciate everybody's prayers, but if Mary Jones praying for me, I know we're doing good. And there's a lot of you out there that are watching on your TV. I know that Harold at One Strange Adventure and watches on TV, so he's not in the chat. And also, there's a bunch of people. Bob watches, and there's people over in England that watch this in rerun because they're all sleeping right now. So those guys are all appreciated. Thank you all for being here. I can't wait for Thursdays. And I do random pop-ups when I make sure that I'm not walking on any of my friends. Not that I is against the rules to walk on your friends. I just prefer not to do it. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do the outro, and we will be going on the other side of that outro, okay? So let's do that. Have a great day, Kenneth.